everyone, welcome to our presentation on lead poisoning, specifically in the battery manufacturing industry. Don't worry, we'll keep things simple and clear as we walk you through what lead poisoning is, why it's matter, and how we can protect ourselves from it. But before we start, let me introduce myself. My name is Sufia Akhila binti Fairuz, and this is
Nur Fatni Hidayah binti Nur Zaidi.
And my name is Nurul Adrana Ada Natasha.
Together, we'll spread the awareness about the dangers of lead exposure. So guys, what is lead exposure? Lead is a chemical element with the symbol Pb and atomic number 82. It is dense, soft and malleable with a bluish-grey color when freshly cut. Despite its useful property like resistance to corrosion, lead is toxic to humans and animals. Lead is commonly found in vehicle battery, radiation shielding, and other paint and pipes. But don't worry, these things are now restricted due to health concern. Lead poisoning can affect nearly every organ, especially the brain and nervous system. It is a serious environmental and public health threat, particularly in industry like battery manufacturing.
Now, we will get to the article review of occupational lead toxicity in battery workers. This article is authored by Shahla Basit, Nasim Karim, and Ayla Bano Munshi, and it is published by Pakistan Journal of Medical Science 2015. This article investigates that the lead exposure is widespread and is posing a significant health risk to lead acid battery LAB workers in Karachi, Pakistan. Study found that a significantly higher blood lead levels BLL in workers directly involved in battery manufacturing compared to those indirectly involved. The descriptive study showed that there are 40 workers directly involved and 10 indirectly involved out of 50 LAB workers. These workers also exhibit a high prevalence of lead-related illnesses, including anemia, abdominal pain, nausea, tremors, and headaches. The study also mentioned about poor working conditions in many LAB facilities, including insufficient ventilation, uncomfortable temperatures, and inadequate lighting. Not only that, factors like working duration, the inappropriate use of personal protective equipment (PPE), and the habit of smoking were found to influence BLL levels. The article underscored the urgent need for improved working conditions, safety measures, and public awareness campaign to protect workers from lead exposure. The writer also suggesting for implementation of occupational health intervention, promoting the use of PPE, and providing a regular health checkups for LAB workers.
Now we are moving to the health effects of lead poisoning, especially in the battery industry. It can be served and affect multiple systems of the body. Firstly is neurological effects. For adults, it will cause memory loss, irritability, fatigue, headaches, and difficult concentrating. For children, if exposed through secondary communications, it will cause low IQ, developmental delay, behavioral problem, sizes of coma in cases. Other than that is hematological effects. Disruptions of hemoglobin productions leading to anemia, fatigue, and pallor due to reduced oxygen carrying capacity of blood. Lastly is cardiovascular effects. Elevate blood pressure, which is hypertension. So, what is hypertension? Hypertension, also known as high or raised blood pressure, is a condition in which the blood vessels have persistently raised pressure. Blood is carried from the heart to all of the part in the body in the vessel. Each time the heart beats and it will pump blood into the vessel. So, as you all know, lead poisoning in the battery industry is primarily caused by exposure to lead and its compound during various stages of battery manufacturing, recycling, and handling. One of the causes is inhalation of lead dust and fume. Melting lead, especially in smelting or casting, release toxic fumes. Crushing or breaking old battery produce fine lead dust that can be inhaled. Other than that is ingestions of lead. Poor hygiene such as eating, drinking, or smoking without washing hands after handling lead materials can lead to ingestions. Improper use of absence of personal protective equipment, which is PPE. Lack of glove, mask, or respirator increase the risk of exposure.
To manage the lead exposure, we use a safety model called hierarchy of control. This includes elimination, substitution, engineering control, administrative control, and lastly, the personal protective equipment or known as PPE. So here are some of the methods to prevent lead exposure. First, wearing PPE like glove, mask, and goggle and protective clothing help reduce direct contact. Second, we have ventilation system such as exhaust fan and air filter to remove dangerous lead and dust and fumes. Regular hair screening monitor blood lead level, maintaining cleanliness and banning eating or smoking in work area also prevent lead ingestion. Lastly, training workers about the dangers of lead and enforcing strict hygiene practice are key to minimizing exposure.
In conclusion, lead poisoning is a major concern in the battery manufacturing industry where workers are often exposed to high level of lead. Without any proper safety measures, this exposure can cause severe health problems. In order to reduce this risk, it is important for factories to enforce protective protocols and help create a more comfortable work environment. So, remember guys, to always stay alert and aware of your surroundings because your safety is our priority.